to be free, far from what I was led to, but no holding back. I've made up my mind, seeing what's next. I'm not sure what I'll find, holding the key firmly in my hand. I'm looking for what I know where I stand, and this is it. I have nothing to lose. Now is the right time. I'm making my move.
Alright. Give me a second here, guys. Loading up the camera. Let's see. Welcome everybody. We're doing a late night cooking again today, and we're sticking with the cookies. I had so much fun in making those cookies like 2 episodes ago, and I still got plenty of nuts left from the amount I got at the supermarket that day. So here we are again, making some more cookies, different style of cookies today. And let's see, camera. This is episode 66, I believe. What's up? Yes. Episode 66, guys. What's up? Hello. My name is Jamona. Today... Oh, 65, my bad. No, it should be 66. Don't mind whatever Chuck is saying there. Today we're making coffee cookies. And we're gonna top that with a Bavarois of coffee. Bavarois, that's like kind of in between mousse and pudding. Kind of in between style of batter you make for that. We're gonna make that coffee flavored as well. Coffee, that's life's elixir. And I also, besides drinking it, I also enjoy making food out of it. And today we'll do the cookies and the Bavarois. It's a kind of a fancy French word, is it? There was no translation for it. It's just how it's called. I probably butcher the pronouncement. We're gonna also make some chocolate snaps on top of that. What's up, dubbing? We should come up with a text that goes along with that chicken avatar, dubbing. How are you, buddy? Like most people with their own command and their own chicken, they have, besides the avatar, they also have like a text. We should come up with a text, dubbing. Maybe you got something in mind for that. As mentioned, another late night cooking. Let's have a look at the ingredients. You can already see them on the right over here. Let's have a closer look. So, here they are. For the cookies, I need butter. I need cane sugar. That's kind of almost similar to the last cookies I made. But I thought let's show a different style this time. Just to show how many directions you can go with cookies. So, cane sugar, self-rising flour over here. Got a big jar of coffee beans. They usually go into my coffee machine, but we're going to use them to cook the cookies or bake the cookies. And we're also going to use that for the Bavarois, as mentioned. I've got some cocoa powder, so it's going to be kind of like coffee / chocolate kind of cookies. The nutmeg, again, where is it? Here. I love nutmeg. It's delicious. I also need an egg for the cookie. Just one. And some mixed nuts. Here's the big jar of nuts. I got more on my side. On the other side of the kitchen. For the Bavarois, as mentioned, kind of an in-between styled, like in-between mousse and pudding. We need whipped cream. We also need the coffee beans for that. And regular sugar over here. And gelatine. That's to stiffen it up. And as mentioned, for the topping we're gonna make some chocolate snaps with some pure chocolate over here. We're gonna melt that, then mix some of the nuts through it, put it in the fridge. So we'll start with that first. We'll put that in the fridge, and once everything is done we can like break it, and then we'll put some of the snaps on top of it. And we're gonna start with that too, with the chocolate, because it needs some freezing. So let's put away everything we don't need just yet. So, dark chocolate. Let's break that a little bit. We're gonna melt that, au bain-marie. So I need a little pan with some warm water. Ethan, what's up? So go ahead and start boiling that a little bit. Ethan was so supportive today on my YouTube channel about the throwing knife tango video I made. I'm cooking, so I guess that's, for me, that's chilling too, Ethan. Thanks for joining in, always. Let's break these little chocolates into smaller pieces. Aye, the tango. When I created that, when I did the editing, Ethan, at first I didn't add the music, but since all the clips were like really short, I was like, sometimes the audio is kind of funky, because in some clips I was talking, but like the clip was too short to hear me finish my sentence. So I was like, maybe I should add like a little music in the background. So I was scrolling all the tunes and jingles that are in the editing program I'm using, and I stumbled across this little kind of Cuban Havana tango styled little jingle, and I was like, yep, I'm gonna use that. You'll be seeing me doing a whole lot more of those clips. I really enjoy video editing. It takes a longest time to create a small clip, but I don't know, it's somehow in a weird way kind of ease my mind or something. It's very comforting to do. Going straight in on the arc. Let's go. You thought about it all day today, dubbing. My dog is trying to climb to my desk. Oh shit, that's not where he's supposed to be. So the chocolate, I'm gonna put that on the Albamarine pan over here. Right here. Let's start melting that. Don't need the water to boil. We just need it to be warm. So back to the cutting board. I'm gonna start cutting up some of the nuts. Arc is time. No. Hold on, I need to mix it around a little bit. I'm also gonna go ahead and cut up the nuts I need for the cookies as well. So let's do that all at once. And let's see. Let's add some walnuts to there too. I got a different jar with walnuts. Jam, I found a new game. Tell me about it, Cupcart. Tell me about it. Speaking of games, on Discord I added another channel through the member area where you can share like game clips. If you have like cool game clips, you can share it there. So let's chop up these nuts. Also, I forgot to mention I preheated my oven at 180 degrees Celsius for the cookies. What's up, Mac? Hello, sir. Let's bring out the Mac chicken. Every time I fuck up the command for Mac. Oh, I didn't. It's a 5 versus 5 CSGO type fighting. Are you talking about Rogue Company? Because I was the one who was telling about that. Or is it a different game? So in this nut mix we got walnuts, we got almonds, we got cashew nuts. The big ones over here. Let's see. Where are they? Oh, the one with the jacket. These are para nuts. Not much. Seeing what you're making today, we're making cookies again, Mac. And we're gonna top that with some chocolate and nuts and Bavarois. Bavarois, that's sort of pudding, but like less stiff. Warface Breakout, never heard of that. Also free to play. Alright, interesting. If it's free to play, you know, you can always download it and check it out. And just like with Rogue Company. And if you don't like it, then you can always like uninstall it again. And then you didn't waste money on it. I would like to say to everybody here tonight, thanks for tuning in once again. It means a lot to me. Yeah, just appreciate everybody's like time is like the most valuable thing, as a dear friend of mine always used to say, Senor Frek. So using some of your time to drop by at the chicken farm, that means a lot to me. It's first-person shooter, alright. You're no longer suspended from Twitch. I'm happy to hear that. Did you raise a ticket to get unbanned? or suspended. That's like brief. Wait, that's different than being banned, right? Suspended is like only for a brief amount of time. So we have cut up some nuts over here. It's flying everywhere. I will definitely try it out. I still have to try out Rogue Company too. I downloaded it like 4 days ago or something, but I haven't played it yet. I have to think about that, Phoenix. I got my reasons for that. Chocolate is starting to melt. Let's put these nuts in a bowl for a second. Why did you block him though? I got my reasons for that, but I'm not gonna talk about that now. Right now we're cooking, so I'll be happy to like send you a message afterwards, but right now I'm gonna just focus on keeping things positive and focusing on the cooking as well. So once the chocolate has melted, I will put it on this baking paper over here. And then we're going to spread it out and put that in the fridge. No, not the fridge, the freezer. And then probably around the time we finish up, it should be like stiffen and harden up again. That's what she said. And then yeah, we can make nice little chunks out of that and like break it. And then we'll put that on top of the cookie and the Bavarois. So over here, I'll show you in a bit. It's nearly melted or meow. She's not allowed to go outside in the evening because she goes far away from the house and she doesn't know the neighborhood yet. We don't live here that long yet. So here's the melted chocolate. Let's add some of the nuts through that. Alright. Mix it up quickly because it will cool down. Now, baking paper. The bowl is bloody hot. Good thing my hands can take that. Spread it out a little bit. Like that. So this will stiffen up in the freezer and become one part again. So when we take it out, we can break it into chunks. Dubbing. Every time you run the hint command, it costs you 10k. Isn't like one time enough? Or you keep forgetting the hints? That could be a possibility. Ha! I can afford it. I'm back. My dog bit my headset cord. Oh shit. What is it with you and, and headsets? Always something. Some extra nuts on top. That's also what she said. I don't need the whole baking paper here. Bad doggy. You fixed the echo problem today. I don't understand. I don't honestly think, Cupguard, that it's something you can do something about, because you bought the new headset, and when you just got it, like the first couple of weeks, like your echo was gone, and all of a sudden it gotten back yesterday. Same thing with dubbing last night. Like, we were playing for 1.5 hours straight without any problems. And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, without dubbing changing anything about his audio, they were like, I could hear his game sound like really loud. How old is he, Ethan? Sometimes I think it's not people's headset that cause problems. It's just the way the Xbox party malfunction a lot of the times. For example, if you have like a really long game session with your friends, you're like playing for hours and hours straight. After a while, it just kicks everybody out of the party. Like, same thing with your TV. When you got it active for a really long time, eventually you get this message: the TV will shut down in 60 seconds. I got a feeling that's kind of the same with the Xbox parties. 3 months old? Oh, that's really young. So this will go into the freezer. Let's put it on a little plate. We're not gonna see this until we finish up. Putting it in the freezer, and then we'll continue baking the cookies and preparing them. So I need another bowl. Which is a little bit wet. I don't know how that happened. Probably still from the dishwasher. There you go. Alright. Now, the stuff we need. I need my weighing scale. Oh. Weighing scale. Now, I need 125 grams of self-rising flour. I almost cancelled this cooking show because the entire day today I haven't been feeling well. I've been sleeping this afternoon because I had such a headache. I still do, but I felt good enough to go on with the stream. But it was a really close call. I nearly cancelled it. Yeah, that's what puppies do. Put it through a sieve. Take out all the chunks. Oh, beautiful. What else do we need? We need some cane sugar, 100 grams. Only 4 left, yes. Oh, this is actually 66, I believe. Sometimes I forget to change that number. I think this is 66. What's up, Frek? Homie? It's time to get freaked up in here. Let's go, Frek. Sorry I haven't messaged you back after last time we spoke. I was just explaining how bad I was feeling today. Also, I've been really busy being Bob the builder around the house, Frank. I hope that you can visit me one day and I can show you my new house. You remember I always talked about you could sleep on my couch when I was still living in the old house? Well, there's no need for that anymore. I got a guest room now with a bed. You can just sleep there, you know? So we added the cane sugar to the flour. Now we need a decent amount of cocoa powder. About 1 tablespoon. Where's my nutmeg? Oh, here it is. Do I still need the weighing scale? Yeah, later. Let's put that aside here. Right, Cop God, go do your thing. 2 teaspoons of nutmeg. Oh, the smell is delicious. I love nutmeg so much. Put that aside as well. Now let's add an egg to that. Did you at least had something to eat, Frag, before you before you entered stream? That's like the only rule here. Don't show up with an empty stomach, otherwise you'll have a hard time. All good, sup everybody, no worries. Hell yeah, Operation Red Light Tea is still a go. Red Light Tea, I love it. Yeah. First, you know, I could also come to your place, you know. I would love to see the beautiful city of Miami sometime. I got more American cities on my mind, but like, Miami is like way up there. Or we do both, you know. You come here, and then I'll go back with you to Miami. We'll chill there some more. Just had breakfast. Right? Hold on, I gotta take my Xbox a little bit more out of the cabinet because I can hear my audio, my headset disconnecting all the time. Bit far away from the Xbox right now in the new house. Alright, now we only need to add 2 more things, because right now it's really dry and chunky. We need to add the butter. What did you have for breakfast, Frag? Probably some good food. Frag, he knows how to cook good food as well. What's up, Jeffrey? Cookies! Yes! Cookie hype. So, butter, 150 grams. That much? Yes. Like that. Don't need to rest. Well, a little bit later for something else. Emma wilt dit. Ik zal even een receptje uittypen. Ik pleur dat altijd op mijn Discord. Ik weet niet of je daar ook op zit, maar of dat je dat gebruikt. Maar volgens mij wel, want jullie zaten te vertellen over dat je op Discord de Super Bowl ging kijken. What's that? A Cuban steak sandwich? Oh my lord, that sounds really good. Damn, your dog is savage, Cup God. Mix that up. I forgot to mention, need to add the coffee bean. You can easily use the coffee powder for this. I don't have that because I got a coffee machine that needs beans to put in. So I got coffee beans. So I will just like blend the coffee beans into powder and then add it. First, let's mix up this a little bit. We made tea brownies as well. God damn it! That's probably a better way to feel the effects of the tea, frack, than like doing it the regular way. It's when you eat it. Tea brownies. I made that once in my life. You need to put a lot of tea in there in order to make it work. You gotta like boil it. It's a lot of work, but the results are fabulous. All right. So, unfortunately, my mixer, so not my batter mixer, but the one where I used to cut up stuff in, broke down. It was already like suffering a lot, but eventually it like totally broke down. I can see all kinds of things happening in chat right now. Let me check chat real quick. Lindsay, hello! Ik heb Discord, maar ik ben geen lid van je series, G. Alright, for you, Jeffrey. There you go. If you click the link, you can join. There's like... We chat around on Discord, but it's mostly for the recipes, you know. You can like download the Word files with the recipes from the Discord. Hi, Lindsay. How was the rest of Valheim yesterday, Lindsay? Ooh, you got the Chieftain cool emote. Tankbuster is here. Let's go, Frank. We were talking about you, me and Chief. Not on her stream, but through Instagram direct messages. She said a whole bunch of kind words about you. We were kind of like looking back to where we met on Mixer. Hold on. I need to make some room here. So, as mentioned, my kitchen machine broke. So I'm gonna try and use the blender. I don't know if it will work, we'll see. I'm gonna try and use the blender to mix up the coffee beans. Kind of a weird way of doing it, but yeah, my kitchen machine broke, so I got to... hold on, we need to get the angle right here. So I got the fancy blender on top of that. And I need, let's see, I think 50 grams of coffee beans. Yes, perfect. Let's put that in the blender. Let's see if this will work. Maybe the amount is too little. It fills up the blade, so I guess we'll be good. Will be a hustle taking them out, I guess. But let's just try it. Hello? And otherwise I'll just cut it up. Because it doesn't seem to work here. Well, a little bit. Jeffrey joined. Nice. It was good. 5.5 hours flew by. I bet with those building games, Lindsay, time is time is different. You're conscious about time. Like 1 hour only feels like 15 minutes. I got the same thing when I play City Skylines. Goddamn guard dogs. Only dubbing made it out. Damn, all the homies are here today. We got Senior Frek, one of the biggest homies. We got Tank Buster, a longtime friend of mine. We got Jeffrey, a real life friend. We got Dubbing, a mod from heaven. Also the Chicken Whisperer. We got Cop God, also a very, very beloved mod at the chicken farm. Lindsay. Everybody needs at least one Lindsay in their life. It's not ideal using the blender for this, but we'll get there. So while we're blending the coffee beans, let's switch back to the cutting board. Sorry for the motion in the camera, guys. My bad. Saving up money for a second camera, so I don't have to do that anymore. So, got some leftover nuts over here. It's alive! Like, we don't meet up that much, me and Jeffrey, but we mostly see each other at least one time a year when we are watching the Super Bowl together with a whole bunch of other guys. Like, eat a lot of food, have a lot to drink, and just watch the game, you know. That's kind of a... We couldn't do that last time because of Corona. But yeah, that's something we did quite a few times now. Seen everybody on the Call of Duty hype? Yeah, that's like basically almost every channel on Twitch. Everybody plays and streams Call of Duty. I need to clean up my board because there's lots of butter on there. I'm gonna speed up the blending here because it's starting to become powder. The coffee beans. You were actually in Eemnes this weekend, and why didn't you call me? We could only, if it was for like 50 minutes, you could drop by and just have some coffee. Or was it like a busy visit to Eemnes? Eemnes, that's my new town, guys. Or more of my new old town, because I was born here. But when me and my girlfriend started living together, we went as far away from our parents as possible. But eventually, after 10 years, we wanted to go back. So here we are again. Alright. It seems that speeding up the blender worked. The only thing we need to do now is try and get that coffee powder out of the blender. Coffee. Put that into the dough. Because we were with friends. What? Didn't want to... Oh, that's understandable. I was just joking, Jeffrey. I know that you would have given me a phone call if you were, like, available to do such a thing. But yeah, I would love you guys to come over, like, over here, and I'll prepare some food and we'll have some laughs. I know you guys like board games. Well, me and Lisanne, we love board games as well, so we can play like a board game while we eat and drink. Maybe Jarno and Lindsay want to come as well. Where were you before? I lived first, when we left this town, we first started living in a place called Nieuw. That's like Dutch for new. Nieuw Loosdrecht. That wasn't very successful. We didn't feel welcomed there. And we only lived there for like 2 years or something. And then we moved to a place called Hilversum. We lived there for 8 years or 7 years. 7 years, something like that. 7.5 years. Hilversum, that's kind of like where all the TV studios are and such. So that's kind of like the Hollywood from the Netherlands, if you will. We had like a nickname, not Hilversum, but Hillywood. That's like a side name for the town. And now we're back in Imnes. I mean all the guys, Smil, Tank and such. Oh yeah, it's my fault, Frek. Because I reinstalled it because Chief and Commander Sandman, one of her friends and mods, and JP Murda, they keep like asking me, "Oh, I want to play Call of Duty with you," yada 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 yada. So eventually I re-downloaded it, and the first couple of days I actually enjoyed it. So that's how Smil and Tankbuster got onto it as well, because like, oh, Jamona is playing this, let's reinstall it as well. But I was like done with it within like 3-4 days. I was like, fuck this game, and then I uninstalled it again. But the others kind of stayed with it. So I'm mixing the coffee through the batter here. With the whole corona, it's difficult, yeah. You lived in Nieuw Loosdrecht, yes. That was a big mistake. We didn't knew that in advance. We just wanted to kind of be as far away as possible. It's funny how life works. You want to get out of the house and move away from your parents as far as possible, but eventually you want to go back to them and live close to them. And I love it so much right now. You know, I can just drop by at their place for a cup of coffee and then go home again. You don't have to like spend the whole day on it now anymore, you know? Just a quick visit, like just out of the blue, you know, impulsive visit. Didn't Mercy have 2 million last season? No, he had like 1.6 or something. Sometimes I miss living in Hilversum. I still haven't reached that point, Jeffrey. I'm so happy that I left that place. It's such a horrible town. It's horrible. Well, the town itself isn't horrible, but just the people there, man. It's... Everybody's so, like, edgy, you know? And triggered easily. So, time to put the batter on the baking plate. Now I'm gonna make one for the fanciness. So I'm gonna put that in a ring, because I want that to be like really nice and round. But I do have to kind of grease in the thing a little bit, otherwise I can't get the cookie out when it's baked. There you go. The rest I will just make funny without the ring. Cool, I'll talk to you later. I think that means talk to you later. Alright, Frek. I don't know what you're doing tomorrow, but maybe you can show me figure, like somewhere around the time right now, you know? Like around this time I'll be there. Maybe you can show me some figure, because I've been wanting to play that, but I need somebody like to carry me the first couple of rounds. You have to take a 9-hour flight to go to your mom. Ah, shit. That's really far away. I wouldn't like that, me personally. I had 3 million. Yeah, we fucked around because we knew the whole thing was shutting down. So as mentioned, I'm gonna put one in the ring over here. And since the dough has self-rising flour, it will rise up. And I will keep that in the ring as well. Don't miss the time. I missed it jumping on the bike and go to the... Oh yeah. I can see that. Yeah, free. I still live quite near to it now. If I would jump on the bike, of course it will take me longer than it would have when I still lived in Hilversum. But still, it's only like 10 minutes, you know. I go to Laren, over the Gooiersgracht, through the forest, and then I'm on the high. Like, I cycle like past the Witte Bergen, the White Mountains, the motel or hotel. I know, we were all messing around giving each other's chickens, yeah. I don't think we even had more than that. We had like a quadrillion or something. Yeah, but whatever dubbing has now as an amount of chickens, that's like the record. Nobody had more chickens than before than dubbing has right now. I don't think everything will fit on the plate here. We'll see. Otherwise I can just take out another plate. What is the hay? I don't know actually if there's a translation to that. It's like a type of nature area. Maybe one of the Dutch guys can in chat. Maybe Jeffrey, you can look up a translation for me real quick. Well, is it the park? Like when I think of a park, it's more like man-made, you know? That's what I think of a park. Hey, that's like a conversation. Yeah, that's. I think it's more like that. Yeah, exactly. Hei or heidebloem, like heideflower or heideplant. That's like a type of plant. And at the end of spring and start of summer, it will blossom, and it's almost like lavender, like color-wise, but even more intense in color. And then the whole landscape is like purple. It's quite a few. It's like really fairy tale-like. If you go to my Instagram right now, Lindsay, and scroll down a bit, I think it's like 6 posts ago, I posted a little slideshow with a couple of photos where the hay is like flourishing. I know what you meant. I didn't even read it as conversation. But the area has been populated for centuries. The land has dunes left from the Ice Age. They put the high flowers to keep the sand from blowing. Oh yeah. So it's still kind of a park then. So Jeffrey was right after all. So the landscape, it's like nature, but all the plants there are added by the humans. Jeffrey's like, God damn it, Jamona, I'm always right. I need another plate, because it doesn't fit. That's what she said, but I don't have baking paper anymore. No! Alright. Gotta improvise here a little bit then. Put that more to the side. said park because in English there are a difference between national park and garden. Oh yeah. Stupid English. Well, no matter how you twist or turn it, Jeffrey, you were right. Listen to Jeffrey, Jamona. He knows the stuff. So, just like with the last time I made cookies, I need a hot bowl of water and a spoon so I can squeeze down these cookie dough balls a little bit. Ooh, suck on my chocolate salty balls. Well, they're not salty. They're coffee cookies. What's up, Rabbit? It's the Green Rabbit, aka Dan the Man, aka the Golden Voice, aka Mr. E-Bike, aka Chronic's left hand. What's up? Mr. Rabbit, Dan the Man. One of my favorite streamers, guys. Don't get to hang out at his place that much, unfortunately. But this man knows how to create content. He's always working on something creative, doing everything himself. He's not hiring people to create logos or such things, you know. He does everything himself. And I absolutely love those kind of people, creative people. So squashing down the batter a little bit, just like last time we made cookies. The recipe is nearly the same. All we did is replace the cinnamon with cocoa powder and added the coffee bean powder. So not a lot of space, so they're probably gonna stick together a little bit once they, because of the self-rising flour, they will, once they start baking, they start growing. So they're probably gonna stick together a little bit, but this one over here is the most important one, because we're gonna use that to finish it up and it will look absolutely amazing. So let's put these in the oven for about 20 minutes, but no worries, in that time we can make the Bavarois. Now the Bavarois, because of the gelatine, it has to stiffen up in the fridge, and we're not gonna wait for that, so I went ahead and hold on, let's switch the camera here while I talk to you guys. So I went ahead and made some this afternoon. I got it right here. So once the cookies are done, I can just wrap things up and finish it. And I got double the amount of Bavarois. So I guess that's not a punishment at all. Lovely. So, as mentioned in the beginning, guys, it's kind of in between mousse and pudding, so not as airy as mousse, but not as like pudding like pudding. I don't know the word for it. Hi, English, heat, heater, more, no. I don't think there's actually an English word for it. Dubbing. Heat, that's like warm stuff, but that's not even close to what it is. It's just like a type of nature area. I googled it, but you got there first. Heat? But that's like warmth, right? You just like saying the word, yes. Bavarois. C'est très bien. Ce n'est pas difficile pour faire en cuisine et c'est très, très yummy. Oh, heat is, without the H, is warm. Heat is high, alright. Bavarois. Ah oui, c'est très bien. Hein? The difference is the H, alright. Once again, Jeffrey was right. And dubbing too, as always. Alright, so let's start preparing the Bavarois. And yes, I like to say that word. So, I'm gonna grab a pan, and I got the cream over here. It's to make whipped cream. I'm gonna use half of it, and we're gonna warm that up, but we're not gonna boil it. Oh no, there's white substance all over my hands and face. Alright, that escalated quickly. And while we warm that up, I need my coffee beans again. Just like what you do with tea, you put some of the beans in there, and the cream will catch flavor. Like that. So, that's all we need from the coffee beans. It won't be the first time, no, I know. And every time I make the same mistake again. Always nice to teach people about stuff you don't really need to know in life. Speaking of that, Jeffrey, I don't know if it's needed, but if it is, if we have to wait a little bit for things to be baked and such, if we have to wait, I prepared another quiz. Whoever was here like a couple of episodes ago knows what I'm talking about. I made like a quiz to like fill up the time when we are like baking or waiting for something to boil. Let's do like 2 questions now, because I want to show Rabbit, because I know he likes this creative stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that on the fire in the meantime. Oh, wrong bit. Alright. So let's welcome back, Cop God. Alright, Rabbit. I think you're gonna like this. Let's put the camera on me. So we don't really need it right now, but I just wanted to show Rabbit, because I know he likes this kind of stuff. So it's like a true or false quiz. The only thing that's kind of funky about it is the way you place your bets. I can't make that differently. It's like pre-programmed into my stream bot. So if you wanna play, so we got like multiple questions. So we'll take one question at a time. You get to see the question. Then the betting starts. But the betting, the way you type it out is a little bit funky. Here's an example. So if you want to place a bet, you type $bet and 0 for true, 1 for false, and then after that you add the amount of chickens you want to place as a bet. You can go from 1 to 10k. So if I would like want to bet on true, this is how you do it. Like $bet followed by 0 and then the amount of chickens. If you think it's false, you replace that 0 with a 1. And don't worry, every time I like restart the betting, it shows a little text with the way you have to type it out. So every question will do, you get a reminder on how to type it out. Unfortunately, I can't change the commands for that, unfortunately. Alright, so first question is coming up. I will bring up the question, then I'll give you some time to read it, and then I'll start the betting. So don't start betting until you see the message that the betting has started. Alright, first question. Everything is food related. Alright, here it goes. First question. Madame Jeanette pepper is less spicy than a red pepper. Alright, so I'm gonna start the betting now. You got 1 minute to place your bet. 0 for true, 1 for false. Netherlands is such an interesting place. Sargasm. Rabbit is like, that's false, and I'm gonna... Oh, you can only place a maximum of 10k, Rabbit. So you have to redo that command, otherwise it won't pick up the command. A maximum of 10k. And it's double or nothing with this quiz. Right. 10 seconds to redo that command, rabbit. There you go. 5 more seconds until betting closes up. I see that one person says it's true. Alright, let's have a look at the answer. The correct answer was false. A Madame Chinette, that's actually one of the most spiciest peppers there are. Alright, next question and then we'll get back to the cooking. Next question. Skyr is a Swedish type of yogurt. True or false? Betting has started. 0 for true, 1 for false. I know, Jeffrey grows them. I remember eating your entire jar of soured peppers on the Super Bowl party. I was eating them like Goku does his noodles in Dragon Ball Z. I was like... Let's see, I can see everybody says it's true, or thinks it's true. Except for Jeffrey. He's like, no, that's incorrect. We got 15 more seconds to place a bet. If you haven't, here's your chance. I can see everybody's quite sure on their answer. If you're not quite sure, but you still want to place a bet, you can just reduce your amount of chickens you want to place as a bet, you know. Alright. Betting is closed. The correct answer was, there was only one person who got it correct. It's Icelandic, guys. Skyr is Icelandic, not Swedish. Alright, let's do one more question, because I like to do this. And you get to know a little thing about food and such too. Oh, this one is easy, guys. Eggplants and aubergines are the same thing. Mechanical laugh. Dummy is like false, false, false. Everybody says it's false. Jeffrey is not sure. Five more seconds. Everybody says it's true. Well, guys, I'm happy to inform you. It is true. Everybody won this round. Like, eggplant and aubergine are the same thing, but depending on where you live in the world. In one place they call it aubergine, in another place they call it eggplants. Well, we can do a little bit more quiz later on. I got way more questions for you guys. But let's get back to the cooking for now. Just, I thought it would be a nice way to like fill up the time a little bit and like in the meantime give you a chance to earn some more chickens. So GG guys, I think most of you nearly had every answer correct. So I'm gonna move the camera a little bit closer to my machine here, because the other half, by the way, I got the one half of the cream catching flavor right now over here. The other half goes into the mixer. I got my whip installed. And we're gonna add the other half of cream in there, and we're gonna whip it up along with some sugar. By the way, how bamboo rum is nice. Ooh, sounds good. True or false? Jamonis uses fake cheese. That's true. That's true. Partially. Ever since that happened, Rabbit, ever since that happened, I made sure every cooking show I used cheese. I got the fancy one and not the fake one. I don't want to go down that rabbit hole again. Get it? Haha. But at least, hey, we got the fancy fake command out of that. So let's add some sugar. I'm starting to smell the cookies too, by the way. And I can tell you, it's smelling. It smells good. Look, I got a fancy light on my machine. On, off, on, off. I never used it, but I guess they put it on there for blind people. Let's start whipping the cream. Cop God knows what I'm talking about. Dubbing would have bet all his chickens on that. He was like, I'm gonna grab a lemonade. Look, this is what I always do. Just get a big ass jar with a tap and just create my own lemonade. Sometimes I just throw in some strawberry or something. I just put my glass underneath and open up the tap, and since I started doing this, I haven't bought any types of sugar flavored soda like cola or orange juice, or not orange juice, like orange soda, ever since, you know. Yeah, I got for the cooking shows, Rabbit. I like with. You know, I stream straight from my Xbox. But in order to go live, you have to launch a game. So no matter how I want to do my cooking shows, I always have to launch a game in the background. Doesn't matter which game. And I always did like skylines, city skylines in the background or something. But as of recently, I started launching Rocket League. Because in Rocket League, you get a massive amount of music. And I thought, like, you know what? I'm gonna play Rocket League in the background. And then we got some music in the background during the cooking shows, you know? Is it fizzy or fake? We made Blue Stilton and Kimmy. Oh. I love blue cheese, Jeffrey, so that for me that sounds good. Not sure what kimchi is, though. Well, we wait for the half of the cream to catch flavor over here and the other half mixing up, whipping up. I got some gelatine over here, so I guess for whoever's a vegetarian can't really have this, because gelatin. Who knows what gelatin is made of? Anybody? This is like out of the quiz questions. Does anybody know what this is made of? Bone marrow, that's right. Usually from pork. From pigs. So I need 3 sheets of that. We don't need the rest. And you put that in like slightly warm water. Like not hot water, not cold water, slightly warm. Give me this Korean fermented cabbage. Oh. Never had that before. That's why vegans that are eating gummy bears are morons. Rabbit's gotta know because he's a vegetarian. Well, you answered really quick on that one, Rabbit. So, got some slightly warm water over here. Let's put the sheets in there. Shit. I'm also having a look at my cookies. Ooh la 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 la, they smell great. So I'm gonna scoop out the beans now. The cream has catched enough of the beans its flavor. Let's put that in a bowl or something on the side. Can't really do anything with those beans anymore. So don't buy yourself like really expensive beans, it will be a waste. It's just about the flavor, you know. We still have 2 jars left in the fridge. You can come and eat. I never had that, so I honestly don't know if I would even like that. Corn syrup is a gelatin replacement for vegan candy. Nice. Yeah, they got all kinds of replacements for those people who don't want the animal products. And they keep on adding more to it too. Corn syrup isn't good for you? Oh shit. I hated the taste of high fructose corn syrup. Couldn't drink most of the sodas in the States. Simon Leveld, beans for the win. No. I was given a bag of like special roasted coffee beans from Guatemala, and oh my lord, Jeffrey, like these nice black beans. Oh yeah. Once you go black, you never go back. You know? Can I say that? Of course I can say that. €5 uitgeven voor 4 kopjes. Holy shit. Well, depends on how important you think coffee is, right? I don't mind spending a lot of money on coffee. Yeah, right? It wasn't like a negative comment about the black. It was a positive comment. So we don't need the machine anymore. Did this work? Let's have another look at the cookies. Getting there. So here's the whipped cream with the sugar. You have to let this cool down a little bit, like the heated coffee flavored cream. You're gonna have coffee right now, isn't it a little bit too late for that, Jeffrey? Damn, my dishwasher is like really full. Stuff everywhere. I guess we can do a couple of more quiz questions while we wait. Because don't add the gelatine to the really warm cream right away. You don't want it to be cold either, otherwise the gelatine won't resolve. Gotta wait a little bit so we can do like 2 questions or something. So the eggplant question is still there, but we'll go ahead and switch to the next one. Let's see if I resetted the bedding. Yes, I did. Alright. So let's see what the next question is here. White chocolate isn't actually chocolate because it doesn't contain cocoa beans. True or false? Oh, je hebt die Nespresso machine. Ah, I see. Dubbing says it's false. Cupgod, Jeffrey, they all think it's false. Lindsay, so far, the only one who says it's true. Going with the dubbing wisdom. Oh wait, I'm sorry guys. Apparently I didn't start. Sorry, my bad. I didn't. You have to redo the bet. I'm sorry guys. I forgot to press start betting. My bad. You guys are allowed to slap me in chat. I'm so sorry. Jeffrey just switched up his answer there. Oh, it's like this, Lindsay. Like you do the command and then you tag the person you want to slap. Like that. Everybody switched up their answer. Dubbing switches up his answer. Copgot switched up his answer. Lindsay is still saying it's true. So did Dubbing. Everybody did. There you go. Everybody slaps Jamon in the face. Wake up, you mindless chicken. Hey, I'm a bit sick today, guys, so that's why I fuck up. They all copy you, yeah. They noticed that you got everything right so far, so... Alright, let's have a look at the answer. Good thing you guys changed up the answer, because it's true. White chocolate is actually not chocolate. It doesn't contain any type of cocoa substance. White chocolate is basically butter with vanilla and sugar. Alright, next question. Don't forget to launch the betting this time, Jamona. Next question. Every type of asparagus grows above ground. True or false? There. They used the fat of the leftovers for that dubbing. But there's no actual cocoa beans in there. Let's see. Lindsay says... Oh, you forgot the space between bet and the one, Lindsay. Every type of asparagus grows above ground. Ooh, right in time. And you guys were right. Like the white ones, they grow underground. The green ones and the purple ones, they grow above ground. Alright, let's do one more and then we'll finish up the cooking. Because the cookies are ready, sort of. Alright, this is maybe a hard one. In cooking, it's being used in other expertises too, like science and such. But in cooking, au bain-marie is a water bath to heat up, keep it warm, or melt ingredients. True or false? Me and Lindsay are going for them chickens. Yes. Dubbing says yes, that's true. Cupgut says it's true. Jeffrey says it's true. Lindsay says everybody's going for true. Alright, let's see how much time we have to wait for the countdown on the betting is ended. Like 10 more seconds. Or 13 more seconds, I mean. So far, everybody says it's true. That's gotta mean something, right? correct answer was indeed true, guys. Actually, we just did it now at the start, where we melted the chocolate above a pan of warm water. That's au bain-marie. Alright, back to the cooking. I hope you guys enjoy the quizzes. I spent a lot of time on thinking about the questions and such. Like last time, I did like a Gemona themed quiz. This time around it was about like drink and food and such. So, oh, not above the pan, Gemona. Squeeze out the gelatin, put it in there, in the warm cream, in the warm coffee flavored cream. Mix it up. Chickens are earned tonight. And I will only use those quiz questions during the cooking shows, when we have to wait for something, you know? I won't be using the quiz during the game streams. You got a new cooking book. Woo! What's it about, Jeffrey? Alright, now put it together with the whipped part of the cream. And mix it up. So as you can see, it's like really thin right now, but that's where you have to put it into the fridge. And it has to stiffen up for at least an hour. But that's why I went ahead and created the batch this afternoon, so we don't have to wait for that. I'm gonna quickly take out the cookies. I'll show to you in a bit. D&D Heroes Feast, the official Dungeons and Dragons cookbook. What? There's a Dungeons and Dragons cooking book? What? No, that's incorrect. It's French dubbing. And in French, it's au bain-marie. Au bain-marie. Au means on a bed of French. Hearthstone and Game of Thrones, nice. So let me dry up this. Now I'm sorry, dubbing, but you're incorrect. You're really incorrect. It's O with A-U. You don't have to apologize. It's not always a fake cheddar cheese situation over here. Not always. Let's see. Cup got redeemed some chickens. Let's give Cup some. Oh, you can do it yourself. You have to switch around 2000 and your name, Copgod. It's at Copgod 2000. That's how to do it. There you go. You got it. You got it right. This won't fit the dishwasher anymore, so we'll put that in the second round tonight. So this have to go in the fridge for at least an hour, as mentioned. And once it has stiffened up, it will look like this. So this is quite liquid, as you can see, because the gelatine and the cream is still warm. This one is like compact. Free the chickens! Rabbit is always trying to free the chickens. You gotta take care of our animals. This will go into the fridge. It reduced enough in warmth to put on the lid there. Otherwise, if it's still too warm, don't put it in the fridge yet. That will fuck up your fridge a little bit. So, we got that. Bavarois. The cookies. Nice dark cookies because of the coffee. And the one on for you guys on the right bottom. Ow, that's hot. That's one we're gonna use right now. Jesus, Jamona. What were you thinking? They just got out of the oven. You're just gonna grab that metal ring with your bare hands. I need a fancy plate. Let's see if I can squeeze it out there. Yes, perfect. Freaking Dutch, am I right? Hey, don't mess with the Dutch. Otherwise we won't send you knowledge on green tea anymore. Speaking of that, by the way, Rabbit, like the city of Amsterdam is trying to change up the policies for the green stuff, because they don't want to have the drugs tourism anymore. But that's basically the biggest chunk of income they got over there, so it's kind of stupid. So here's the chocolate that we put in the fridge at the start of the stream. Let's make some chunks out of that, like 2. I gotta wait for this cookie to cool down a little bit. And no more hookers? Oh, I didn't know about that yet. Wouldn't hit, wouldn't shoot, wouldn't listen. I got a feeling you made that joke a million times before. Oh, I have such a headache, guys. We have to wrap this up quickly. I'm suffering right now. But it's still too warm to put the Bavarois on top. Let's have some lemonade. My head is pounding. I was doing well the whole time, but right now I'm starting to feel like sick again, like I was feeling the whole day. Let's have a hipster board real quick to put the rest of the cookies on. seems that this one is a little bit burnt. Oh, they smell good. They smell like coffee, alright. They're almost like, because of the coffee, they are almost like Oreo. Not in flavor, but like really dark in color. Canada has the best wheats anyway. I don't know. I can't say. I never tried it. I never tried that. I had Swiss wheat once, like a long time ago, but that was like a placebo. They just grow it outside in nature on these big fields. Didn't feel anything afterwards. So this is the batch of cookies. Let's make the fancy one here. I need a spoon. See, it's kind of like pudding. Let's have a taste. Oh yes. That tastes like coffee, alright. Oh, that's delicious. Woo! That's really good. Also, I need some of the nuts again to decorate it a little bit. Walnuts, and almonds, cashew, walnut, nut, like that. Make it fancy, guys, make it fancy. A nice chunk of the chocolate. If it keeps on sticking in there, hello. Right, let's have a close-up. Maybe a little bit more towards the lightning. So we got the coffee cookie with the coffee Bavarois, chocolate snap on top, some extra nuts. Fancy, eh? Give me it. I'll make it for you when you visit. Such a nice little pastry there. Delicious. Alright guys, I'm really suffering right now. Like my head is like, I got a massive headache. I'm also really tired. I'm gonna put this in the fridge. I almost lasted the entire stream. Like an hour before I started, I was like, oh, I'm gonna cancel it. I feel terrible. But after a while, I felt a little bit better. You know what? Like, I'm gonna go ahead and do it anyway. But right now, I'm suffering the consequences from it. I can hardly, like, the lightning hurts my eyes. It's almost sounds like migraine. If you're here, there's a route you can drive for a short time. It's okay. Just eat the cookie already. I can try one, but I have to put the Bavarois on it. Otherwise, it's. Let's have a little one then. Bottoms up. Yummy. Crunchy. Yummy. Piece of chocolate along with that. Does this cookie beat the hazelnut cookie? No. No. It's delicious. Eaten. Cup cut. It's delicious. It's a good cookie. But it certainly doesn't beat the last cookies I did. The one with the hazelnut paste. That's still my favorite of all cooking shows I did. And it's a hard to beat one. The hazelnut cookies. Our mainland provinces are used. Like one province in Canada that's like 10 times the size of our entire country. Yeah, but everything in our country is like really close by, Jeffrey. Like everything. If you go from north to south, it will. If traffic is good, it will take you like 3.5 hours or something. That's how much time you need in Canada to get to the next town, you know? Alright guys, yeah, I really have to end it now, man. I'm warm, I got a headache, I'm tired. I'm tired of listening to Rabbit's bullshit. No, I'm just kidding, Rabbit, I love you, man. Let's see. Got the raid hype. We can go Battlefield over at Queen Bee's. Let's see. Battlefield 5 with your girl, Queen Bee. Oh, I've got to add the lowercase. Thanks everybody for hanging out. I'm sorry I'm out like that real quick. Oh, incorrect. Oh. Wrong. Sorry. Wrong commands for that. Your girl, Queen Bee. Yes, once again, thank you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I certainly did. I'm gonna head to bed now. El Polo Loco is sick. Yeah, take care, be safe, and most of all, guys, while we end this on this epic tune, this epic jam in the background, stay chicken, guys. You gotta stay chicken. Let's rate Queen Bee, and we'll talk soon, guys. El Polo Loco. Invalid username? Come on, man. What? How hard is it to rate somebody? Fuck. Can't they just come up with regular streamer names? Why you gotta spell differently? Oh, it's yo, girl. Right, one more time. Does it work this time? Yes. Rabbit, Lindsay, dubbing. Cup God, everybody else. Thanks, man. Stay chicken. Stay freaking chicken. We'll do some more quizzing next time. Later.